evening, Doc.
Good evening, Doc.
What's that thing? That's the new Edison phonograph. I brought it down from the exposition.
Say, that's quite an idea. Say, that fella Edison is a marvel.
Marvel? Ain't nothing to them newfangled ideas, only a lot of noise.
Newfangled ideas? That's exactly what this town needs, new ideas.
Well, ain't this town good enough as it is?
Yes, we'll have a lot of horse cars clanging and banging around.
You're right, Lem. I agree with you.
I thought these kept the doctor away.
Well, it's not for me. It's for Lucy.
Oh, Lucy. Take it along to the old girl. Oh, no, that's all right.
Thank you. Good night, boys.
Night, Doc.
Fellas are going,
Doc. Well,
You're all right, Lem. Let me show these fellas a thing or two here.
Hello, Doc.
Oh, Jed.
What do you have?
Is Lucy busy?
Sorry, Doc. You're just too late. Sam Bailey's taking her out.
Sam Bailey. Getting to be a nuisance since his dad left him his money.
Yeah, and that ain't all he left him. He's got his father's knack of placing $1 where it's safe.
Well, gotta make the best of it. How about Rose?
Busy, too. There's Marge now.
That living skeleton?
Yeah, but she's got spirit, though.
Always looks like somebody ought to use a curry comb on her.
Well, you just take my word for it this once. Be with you in just a minute, Doc.
Oh, Sam.
Oh, hello, Doc. Driving again tonight?
Yes, I got a couple of cases up between here and Williamsport. Usually take Lucy. About the only horse can make any time over these roads.
Well, you better forget about her for a while. I've signed her up to use regular while the trotter's laid up.
Sorry, Sam.
Hey, don't give that horse truck like that. Don't you know it ruins a horse's stomach?
Well, they never taught us that in medical school. If you say so, Sam, all right.
Doc!
Dad, had another spell.
I told your dad not to overdo.
Not much use telling that to a farmer, Doc.
Hurry, Jed. His heart again?
Yeah, couldn't get his breath.
Serious, Dave? Yeah. Every second counts.
Come on, Dave. Hurry up, Doc.
Get in there.
Lucy will get you there if any piece of horseflesh could. Hurry, Dave.
Come on, Lucy, come on, girl. Come on, girl, come on. Come on, girl.
Sorry. Had to give Jim Haines every chance.
Oh, sure.
I wish they'd hurry. Pa's mighty sick.
Don't worry, Mrs. Haines. They'll be here soon.
Dave.
Dead?
What happened?
That wagon bogged in a mud hole. He tried to lift it.
I found him laying by a puddle.
Mom. Doc. Is there?
We'd only been 10 minutes sooner, Dave.
Be all right, Mom.
All on account of a wagon in the mud hole. If it hadn't rained, if we just had a road.
We gotta have rain, Mom. But we could have roads, too.
Hello, Mae.
Hello. I'm sorry about having to sell the farm, Dave.
I'm not. I'm glad. I love it, but it's too much for Mom and me.
What are you going to do?
Oh, I don't know. Whatever it is, you're going to be part of it.
Maybe you'll see things different after a while.
Different? I do now. Not about you and me, Mae, but about this place. About, about the future. About all our kind of people. Hear that train whistle? Sounds like somebody calling. No, when I hear it at night, I can see rails stretching out, going everywhere. Chicago, Cleveland, New York. Someday somebody's going to think of something. Something to keep the narrow, muddy roads from cutting us off from the cities. So we can have some of the comforts, the lights, music, some of the fun. Someday, Mae, I'm going to find the other end of that road and bring it back to this farm.
But how, Dave?
I don't know. Roads. Something to ride on them. Guess people think I'm daft hearing me talk like this, but I'm right. It's gonna happen. I know it.
Gentlemen, I'm offering you this magnificent affair. It accommodates from 4 to 6 people. Genuine real springs, as some of them a little might busted. 4 round wheels and a straight tongue. And a straight tongue's a mighty hard thing to find around these days. To be sold with content. This beautiful carriage to be sold with content. Come on now, what am I bid, good folks? Come on now, what am I bid?
How do we know what contents is? The chickens keep popping in and out.
With contents as when she's sold. Be they 1 chicken or 10 chickens. And when I say gone, she's gone. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, what am I bid? What am I bid? Now, come on, give me a real offer for this beautiful carriage. With chickens! With chickens! Remember, the chickens are worth more than I'm bid here. Come on. This will carry many and many of you good people. Now, come on, I'm over $10. Do I hear that? Oh, perfectly ridiculous. Where can I get a bucket of water? Give me a deep bid on this. $12. $13. Don't stop at 13. 13's an unlucky number. Come on, do I hear a 15? Do I hear $17? $18 going once? $18 going? Oh, God.
How's it work, mister?
How fast will it go?
20 miles an hour?
20 miles an hour.
Don't believe it. Do better than that if you get good roads.
I never heard.
Oh, come on, folks. Come on, we're holding an auction. Come on, let's get it over. Come on now. Oh, come along now. We got to sell these things. Oh, now, come on. We got to get rid of these things before night. Okay. Hold on now. Come on. What am I bid? Can I get $25 for this beautiful carriage? Oh, come on, folks. Come on. I got a lot of things to dispose of here before evening.
Say, mister,
Yes?
where do they come from?
Come from Detroit, Sonny. Man by the name of Ford makes it. Well, so long, Sonny.
Detroit. Man named Ford.
I'll figure this out tonight, Sam, and be over to the bank to see you in the morning.
Sorry, Dave. See you tomorrow, Colonel. Can I drive you home, Mae?
No, thanks, Sam. Not now. What are you thinking about?
I was thinking about that new thing. That machine. You know, that horseless carriage? Yeah, that's it. That's the very thing. Remember, Mae? I said it'd have something to do with roads.
How do you mean, roads?
Don't you see it's going to change things? It's going to bring the cities to us, like it was our own train. Only it'll stop right here at the farm. Think how it'll be, Mae. 20 miles an hour. And faster, too, maybe. Oh, you'll see. I'll be taking you and Mom to the big cities. We'll roll over a shiny white road as fast as the wind. And before you know it, we'll be there.
And you mean we can go to theater and hear music and see plays?
Yeah, and there'll be lots of other horseless carriages coming from all directions. We're going to be part of it, Mae. I'm going to find out about these things. I'm going to Detroit. Will you wait?
$800 over and above the note money. Half of that goes to you, Dave, under your father's will. What's a young fellow like you going to do with all that money?
I'm going to Detroit. See a man named Ford.
Detroit? What for?
It's an idea I got about horseless carriages.
Horseless carriages, eh? You better put your money in some safe bank and get to work. Don't pay to fool around with these newfangled ideas.
Just the same, I'm going to Detroit.
But Dave... Let him have his own way, Mrs. Smith. Dave will come out all right. We'll see.
Now, you listen to me, Dave. I've knocked around the world a good bit, and we wasn't meant to go rushing around at 20 miles an hour.
Not even in trains?
Huh? Oh, well, trains is different. They come under Congress. Oh, well, if you want to throw this money away, it's none of my business. But you mark my words, that contraption won't last long enough to get you back here. Now, you better take my advice and go on and get to work.
Say, what is that thing? I really don't know, but I saw one up in Williamsport. I reckon it belongs to Dave Haines. Hello.
Hello.
Look.
Yeah. Why, Jed, these things will sell like hotcakes.
Listen, Dave. I can't turn the livery stable into a sales room for things like that. Can't be done.
Jed, there's a great future in the business. I just think what these cars will do for the town, for the farms.
Can't see it, Dave. It's all a fad. You can't sell things like that for money.
Hey, listen, Jed. If I sell one to Doc Anderson right now, will you go in this with me? Will you go halves and start up an agency?
Well, maybe. But I'm sure it can't be done. Doc Anderson's got too much horse sense to be throwing money away on things like that.
Hi, Doc.
Well, Dave. Just get back in that?
Sure did. How's Lucy?
Not a better horse in the county.
Hey, Doc. What'll she do? About 20 miles an hour, won't she?
That and better.
Yeah, but how long will she do it?
Oh,
Yeah, and you gotta harness her and feed her. And when she gets tired, give her a rest. Come on over here, Doc. I want to show you something. Now, here's a horse that's always harnessed. And she's in the buggy. And if you don't work her, you don't feed her. And nobody else has a call on her.
yes, and she breaks her leg the first mile.
Not this horse, Doc. She's sound in limb, wind and with her. Why, you can run her 40 mile at a gallop, and she'll never breathe or show a spot of damp.
Yes, but any horse is liable to break down.
Well, that's right, but a brass and steel horse is a lot more durable than a blood and bone horse. This horse won't fool you, Doc.
Well, I don't know, Dave.
Yeah, that's right, Doc. Stick to your horse. These things aren't worth the powder to blow them up. This horse could walk away from one of them.
You want to race, Sam? Right now?
Why, sure. I'll beat you a mile.
Hey, Doc, if I take him up and win, will you buy one?
Sure. I always like a race. And I think myself Sam will win in a walk. All right? You win, and I'll buy.
Tell you what I'll do, Sam. I'll give you a start. To the church. I'll start here. We'll run straight up the road, round Beaver Hill, and back down by the mill road.
Oh, I don't need a lead. We'll both start here.
All right.
Hurry up now, Dave. Ready, go. Hurry up, Dave. Bring down there.
Great. I said I'd buy one, Dave. Yep. I'll take it.
What do you think now, Jed?
Say, I'd like to talk to you some more about this idea. What do you think of the flanks, Colonel? All smooth and shiny, ain't she? And you never have to use a comb.
Yeah, I ain't thinking so much about that, but, how much oats does she eat, and, where does she put 'em?
Say, what makes the darn thing go, and how long can you depend on it going?
Well, you put the gasoline in there, and you wind her here. And then those things start to go up and down, and that makes the commutator shaft revolvate. That switches the transmission to the carburetor, and the cylinder engages the rear axle, and she runs fine.
Yeah, but
if you want any more details, Dave will be glad to explain them to you when he's through getting married.
Oh, so that's what you're all dressed up for, eh? You look like a pallbearer.
Well, didn't you know? Dave's being married to Mae Larcombe today.
Well, that ain't no surprise to me. You know, the day I sold the place for Dave, I says to him, you want to get yourself the territory for these marriages. Then you won't have to worry about money.
Yeah, so he told me. And we're making it now. People want these cars. No oats, no hay, no corn, no currying. You just put a little gasoline in one dinkus and some oil in another, and there you are.
Yeah. But, how much gasoline and oil? You know, I got to know about these things before I buy one.
Get here.
Just be a minute, honey.
Oh, Dave. Sorry I couldn't be there, but the colonel here wanted to know about upkeep.
Oh, well. That's easy. Come on over here, Colonel. I'll tell you all about it.
Sorry I couldn't be there to see you hitch, May. Old buzzard kept me here explaining. I sure wish you all the luck in the world, though.
I know, Uncle Jed. Thanks for the pretty present.
Oh, that was nothing, May. The way Dave is selling these things, you won't have room for your anniversary present.
I hope so.
There you are, Colonel. All the figures in black and white.
Well, if the upkeep ain't any more than that, I'll take one. You know, I thought it was going to be 3 times as much.
Thanks, Colonel. You won't regret it. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Dave. Good luck.
Hey! Where are you going in such a hurry?
Niagara Falls!
Goodbye.
Here you are, Sam. All right. I'll have this notarized and give it to you in a couple of days. Now, Sam, when are you going to buy one of these automobiles? No, sir, not me. Horses were good enough for my father, and they're good enough for me. These hellfire rigs just scare the gizzard out of folks. It's a worse fad than bicycles.
Yeah. You're wrong, Sam. Take the difference it made to Doc Anderson. Why, he can reach anybody in the county inside of 30 minutes. Think of the saving of time, Sam. And time means lives. Ought to have one, Sam. Everybody will be driving them. No, sir. Not me.
Quick, Dave.
No?
Everything's all right, but hurry.
Be back as soon as I can, Jed.
Oh, for goodness sake, sit down. This isn't the first child born in the county.
All right, Mom.
You all right, Doc?
My case, wasn't it?
She's all right, Dave. A mighty lucky couple. First babies. Sometimes I spent a whole day off and on, but Mae's a country girl. No nonsense. And it's a boy.
Doc.
Son.
Thanks, Doc.
What's the news?
No use. The bank won't give us another cent. They say we ought never to extend it ourselves in times like these.
I'll bet that was Sam Bailey talking.
Yeah. He did most of the arguing. He says it'll be years before we sell the Model Ts we got on hand.
It'll be years before you sell him, anyhow.
Yeah. I guess it will. He still says horses are a lot better, and that we're as good as busted. But I won't believe it, Jed. This country's not through, and neither is our car. We're at the crossroads, and we're not going to quit or go busted. We're going to take the other road and fight our way through.
You sound a little like my dad. He always used to say there was a way out if you had two things: faith and fight.
He's right, Jed. That's what we got to have. We got to have faith in this car and fight to show people that they need it.
How are you going to fight people when they don't want to buy Model T Fords? People think a horse and wagon's plenty good enough in times like these, or in any time.
Look here, Jed. We got to show people this man Ford is making a car for everyone. We got to show every man, woman, and child in Brookfield what this car means to them. It's their future, the future of the whole country. Their way out of this depression depends on their buying and using this car. It'll open up new roads, help them to move their crops. We got to show them this car is not only built to run, but built for safety. That makes speed possible over these new roads. Jed, we just got to make these people see what's ahead of them.
I'm with you, Dave. But we'll fight 'em first and make 'em have faith later. Thanks, Mr. Tibbets. She'll more than pay your way in the time you'll save in your hauls. That engine's got 20 horsepower under its hood.
Well, all right, Jed. I'll come in tomorrow and get it.
you cinched another one, eh, Jed?
It's working, Dave. It was hard going at first, but you certainly pounded him until you got him to understand what those new cars meant to him.
Yeah, you did your share, you know. That last sale of yours certainly shows you're learning to talk less about horse flesh and more about horsepower every day. I'll better get going, Jed. Got meetings called for 2 o'clock.
Oh, yes. And we both better be there to stomp on Sam. He's getting more like a mule every day.
Well, Jed, we put it over on Sam Bailey that time.
You certainly did, Dave.
He's mad as a wet hen.
Yes, I know.
Here he comes.
Well, you put the new taxes over this time, but you'll all be sorry. You can't go on spending money this way. You'll have solid gold road.
Well, according to the good book, Sam, they have them in heaven.
Ridiculous. Oh, hello, Mae.
Hello, Sam.
Well, Cora, we better be getting on.
We will if we can separate these sweethearts.
Yes, if that lad grows up like his father, he won't have anything to be a sweetheart on.
I don't know, Sam. We may live to see him marry.
Oh, no, sir. My girl's gonna marry a man whose father has some idea where he's going.
You'll catch up with the procession someday, Sam. But not in this.
Yeah, well, you won't do so much better in that rattle trap.
You wait and see, Sam. Watch what happens as these kids grow up.
Morning,
City 211. That's right. Hello, Al. Listen, what's the steel at now? Going right up, eh? Yeah, I guess you're right. Tell you what you do. Suppose you buy me 100. Okay, boy.
About time you got in. But I suppose when you stay up all night, it's pretty hard to get to work in the morning.
Listen, Jed, you want to make some money? I know of a stock that's going way up.
Son, I know a lot about livestock, but I don't hanker none over this stuff you're playing with.
Okay, Jed, I'm just trying to help you out, that's all.
If you'd think less about stocks and more about automobiles, you might get somewhere.
I sold a roadster yesterday, didn't I?
Yeah, but if you'd worked like your dad, you'd have sold 3. He works too hard.
You're darn right he does. What's the sense of turning ourselves into a lot of coolies?
Bob, let me tell you something. This world was made so that each of us has to earn by honest work what he gets out of it. Sure, you think you're picking up a lot of easy money on that stock market. But, son, you'll find out different.
Says you. Look what hard workers earn for Dad.
Well, if it weren't for his interest in this business, he wouldn't have got up at all after his accident.
Yeah. Doc Anderson says he'll have to lay off and rest for a couple of years. You know, it's funny. A fella like Dad who's been thinking automobiles all his life being knocked out by a horse.
Maybe the nag was sore because your dad put horses out of business.
Come in, Mr. Hartman. Well, how'd you like the ride, Mr. Hartman?
Ran nice and smooth. I'd rather have a Model T, though. They ran, they kept running.
Well, sir, for 20 years, the Model T was the one car that gave this country reliable and economical transportation. Back in 1908. The T was built to meet the conditions around the country at that time. But the T didn't stand still. No, sir. As driving conditions changed, the Model T changed with them. Now, you look at one of the first ones. Then look at one of last year's, and you'll see what I mean.
Yes, that's true.
Well, now, this Model A is just another jump forward to meet the needs of the day. She's got everything the Model T had, plus. It's a great advance in automobiles, Mr. Hartman. You'll be tickled to death you bought one.
All right, Dave, if you say so.
Better send that special delivery, Miss Travers. That's all. What? You're going to play golf again today?
No, Jed. You see, I'm taking this along to show a customer how to drive, see?
Well, we'll deliver that to you in about a week, Mr. Hartman.
All right, Dave.
So long, Dad. See you later.
All right, son. Oh, Jed. You make out that bill of sale for Hartman. I'm a little tired. I think I'll go home and rest a bit.
Sure I will, Dave. Why don't you take Doc Anderson's advice and go away for a long rest?
I'm going, Jed. It's all settled. Just as soon as I fix up payments for buying back the farm.
You got money enough in the business to pay for the whole thing, Dave.
Yeah. And I'm afraid I might need it in the business, Jed. Me away, I'm a little nervous. I don't know what I got to be nervous about. You and Bob can carry along, can't you?
I guess so, but I'd feel lots better if you talked to that boy of yours about getting down to work.
Kid's all right. Sure knows automobiles. Oh, when he went down to the plant to learn how to service cars, they said they hadn't seen a smarter mechanic in a long time.
He's a good mechanic with those golf tools of his, all right.
Kid's got to play sometime, Jed.
Yeah, sometime, but not all the time.
Pardon me, there's a call for you, Mr. Bailey.
Hello, Ann.
Hello, Bob. Father'll be back in a minute.
Ann, this is 1928. What difference does it make if your father doesn't like me? As long as you love me.
I do, Bob. But I love Father, too. And maybe he's right.
Hello, Mr. Bailey.
Young man, haven't I told you to keep away from my daughter?
The trouble with you is you don't like my father, and that's why you're against me.
Never mind bringing your father into this. All you've ever done is let your father carry you. Even a pup stands on its own feet after a while.
He's always been jealous of Dad. That's the trouble with him.
No, it isn't. It's just that he thinks you aren't half the man your father is. But you're working harder now that he's sick, aren't you?
Work. Is that all I'm ever going to hear? I'm not going to work, Father. Look what it's done for him. I'm making plenty of money now without all that work.
But you can't live just by gambling, Bob. I'd hate to be married to a man like that. Father says you have to work to live, and he's right.
Oh. So he knows it all, too, eh? He and you and Jed think I'm a bum, while you're just a perfect woman, just a lily-white angel.
Bob, how dare you talk like that? It just proves Father's right. Oh, Bob! Want to go round?
What's the matter, Bob? You look worried.
It's Ann. She hasn't spoken to me in a month. I can't make her realize, Jed. I'm different from the rest of these small-town yokels. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's not her fault. Maybe it's that old cluck of a father she has.
Did you ever stop to think that maybe Ann was right and you was wrong?
Look here. 6 more points only yesterday. Why, that's more than I could make here in a month.
Looks easy. Sometimes, you know, they go down. Look here, Bob. You love Ann, don't you? And you're fond of your father. You'd make both of them mighty happy if you'd stop this gambling. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
Means something, all right, but why can't they understand? This is a new age. New ways of making money. New ways of living.
There ain't anything new about it, Bob. Folks have been trying it ever since the year 1. And it ain't worked yet. All right.
Hello, Dad.
Hello, Ann. Well, Dave and Mae Haines got off to Europe today. Dave looks like a mighty sick man to me. This town would feel it if anything happened to him.
Well, won't a good rest fix him up?
Well, it might, if he can stop worrying.
What's he worried about?
Oh, I don't know. He's got an idea that things are clipping along too fast. But mostly, I think he's afraid that good-for-nothing son of his will let the business go to pot.
That's not another letter from him, is it, daughter?
Yes, it is, Dad.
You don't answer those letters, do you?
Why, no.
Well, that's good. He's not fit to carry the same name as a fine man like Dave Haines.
Hello? Jack? Yeah. I'm broke, I tell you. I haven't got a cent. Every one of those bonds are gone now. But
Anybody been in?
no.
Oh, here's a letter for you.
From Ann?
No. You ain't gonna hear from her till you start living like regular folks.
It's from Dad.
What's he say?
Says he's feeling fit as a fiddle, and you wouldn't know, Mom. She's all togged up in Paris clothes. Say, wait a minute. What's this about business prospering and my selling so many cars?
Well, maybe my reports were a wee mite optimistic.
A wee mite?
Well, I didn't want to worry him none.
Guess you're right, Jed. They both send you their best.
Fine.
Mom's going to stop off in New York for a few days while Dad goes on to Detroit.
Gosh, I hope they don't check on how many cars we've taken.
Hello? Hello, Jack. Yeah. Told you before I haven't got a cent. I'm broke. Up 12 points. Yeah, I guess you're right. This would be a chance to get some of it back, but I haven't even got 100. Wait a minute, Jack. I have got some money. I'll shoot it right over. Okay.
Somebody's been trying to get you on the phone.
Yeah, who was it?
He didn't leave any name. Must have been mighty important. He called 3 times.
What you so jittery about? I'm not jittery. City 211. Hurry, please. Hello, Jack. Did you call me? You sold me out. You.
Mr. Haines to see you, Mr. Bailey.
Haines? What does that young scamp want with me? Well, show him in.
Hello, Ann.
Hello, Bob.
How do you do, Mr. Bailey? Came about that payment on my dad's farm. I had the money. That is, I thought I had it, but well, I can't make the payment now, and I was wondering if you would give me 60 days extension on that note.
60 days? Absolutely not. I couldn't think of asking my board for such a thing at this time.
Sorry. I haven't got the money now.
Oh, you had it, but you haven't got it now. And you want us to give you 60 days more on the note?
Yes, sir. That's about it.
Get out. Either you have that money here tomorrow or we foreclose.
You wouldn't do that to Bob, would you, Dad?
You still love that kid, Ann, don't you? After all these years.
I'm afraid I do.
Well, Ann, for your sake, I hope this brings him to his senses. Well, I have to leave if I'm to meet Jed. I'll bring you a couple of good-looking trout for dinner.
What's the matter, youngster? You look sick.
Yes, I am, Jed. Sick as I'll ever be.
What's wrong, boy? Come on and tell me. Maybe I can help you.
No. Go on, Ed. I thought you were going fishing.
I was. But if I can help you, Bob,
No.
why...
Go on, Jed. Let me handle this alone. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Why, I don't...
Go on. You'll be late meeting Sam. And found out that it don't pay being late with Sam.
Hello, Jed.
Oh, Sam. Where you gonna fish today?
I'm going down the pond.
Still after that big fella?
Yeah. I'll get that baby if I have to fish for him for the next 50 years.
All right, get in. I'll drive you down.
Drive down? You can't get a car down there.
Sure, I can make it all right. Come on, get in.
Say, what are you trying to do, kill me?
You ain't been hurt yet, have you?
No. But I'd hate to try it in my car.
Well, I don't believe I'd try it in any other car but this. It's those transfer springs. They got a, what do you call it? A double cantilever action. You see, that lets us put the heavy part of the spring in the middle, and the thin flexible end out there, where it'll flutter like a bird's wing when the wheels bounce up and down. Then you'll see the wheels bounce, but the body of the car rides level. Then this here double-acting shock absorber checks the springs. So even when you hit a hard bump, you rise gentle and settle down as easy as a fallen leaf.
Never mind trying to sell me one of these wagons. All I'm wondering is why it would hang on the side of a hill like this.
Why, I'm trying to explain, Sam. It's the same thing. In a lightweight car like the Ford, we can run them crosswise with the axle. Then when this side of the car here goes down, like on this hill, or fast around a curve, the other end don't come up like it would with any other type springs and turn you over, maybe.
Holy smoke. Look at the position of those wheels.
Do you know of any other car that you can open and close the door with the wheels like that?
Well, let's go fishing.
You know, Sam, I ain't gonna have a bit of fun today. If I hadn't hated to disappoint you, I wouldn't have come.
What's the matter? Somebody trying to buy one of those cars of yours?
No, 'twa'n't as bad as that. But that boy Bob's got me worried. I'm afraid he's in real trouble this time. He looked desperate. I shouldn't have left him.
Yes, he ought to be desperate.
What makes you say that, Sam?
Well, his dad sent him the money for the final payment on the farm. Not no good, just gambled it right away again. Then he wanted to extend the note with me. I told him I was going to foreclose.
Oh, what the heck you do that for? You know Dave's good for it. You know I'd have paid for it myself. Now I am worried. If that kid thought his ma and dad were going to lose the farm...
Oh, I'm sorry, Jed. Maybe I went too far.
I'm getting right back. Fast.
Yes, well, we better stop and pick up my car. We'd make better time, huh?
Better time? Why, this V8 will run circles around that thing of yours.
Well, all right, but we'll lose time. Oh, I could kick myself for baiting that boy that way.
Well,
I hope you're wrong about his intentions.
We'll soon know. Watch this.
doing over 70, Jed?
Didn't get a chance to let her out. You stay here. I'll go in alone.
Only cowards play with these things.
I don't know, Jed. Not when you've messed things up the way I have.
Fooling with this won't help you none. Why don't you straighten out and be a man?
What good would that do now? Sam Bailey's going to take the farm.
No, he ain't. I'll get an extension from him. But you gotta pay it back.
I will, Jed. Even if I have to...
Even if you have to work?
Yes, work, Jed.
Okay, kid. Shake.
Oh, so Bob's working hard, huh? And making a go of it.
Yes, sir. He's got sales going along in great shape.
Yes, all he needed was a kick in the pants to get him started.
Hello, Uncle Jed.
Oh, hello, Ann. I was just telling your father how Bob's been going great guns. He's about made the quota that he set for himself. He's got one more car to go.
Oh, that's marvelous. I knew he'd do it.
This town was full of eggs waiting to be sold new cars. Yeah. And he picked a 10-minute egg to sell on his last car.
Yeah, who's that?
You.
Dad?
Me? Well, I like his nerve. You know, Jed, that ride you gave me just about convinced me at that.
Tell you what I'll do. I'll take one of his V8s.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Well, what do you think of it, Mr. Bailey?
No, I don't think so. I couldn't get my legs inside there to drive it.
That's just the point. You haven't tried driving it. Mr. Bailey, you drive that car for 10 minutes and you'll never drive anything else.
Yes, maybe so. I'll just take my time, though, and look around a bit. I'm just a little hard to satisfy on these matters.
Just a little. I knew you weren't going to be easy to sell, but that demonstration I gave you convinced the most skeptical people in this town. Mr. Bailey, maybe I forgot to tell you the most important parts of this V8. Now, first of all,
you haven't missed a thing.
But the V8 is...
Never mind. Don't go through all that again. I'll take it. Yeah, but remember, you didn't sell it to me. It's that demonstration Jed gave me.
It's okay with me, Mr. Bailey.
It's all in the family.
Well, sir, are you going to buy one of those new V8s?
I just bought it. I've wanted one for a long time. Ain't she a beauty?
Nice looking car. How does she run?
Run? Smooth as silk. You ought to have one, Evans.
Well, does she ride easy?
Well, sir. Get your hat. You've got a treat coming to you.
All right, Sam. I'll be with you in a minute.
Hey! Where are you going in my car?